Hi guys, it's me, Val, Toxic Free. Welcome, happy Sunday. I want to start off first by saying I'm not a psychotherapist. For anybody new that's joining the community, and I'm sorry if you have joined the community, if you're searching for answers, just keep watching videos. Education is power, that's all I'm going to say. I don't like to come across as a psychotherapist. I do my channel to help people through my experiences, and a lot of my videos are built around this experience. And recently I've had an experience, so I'm doing videos on my recent experience. Today I want to do a video on how to explode a narcissist. Nope, actually that'd be quite good, it'd be a bit messy. How to expose a narcissist, take two. How to expose a narcissist. Today I'm doing a video on how to expose a narcissist, not explode a narcissist. This is not a how-to video. This is not a this is what you must do. Really, go no contact. No contact is the only way forward. There is a lot of people that do want to expose their narcissist if they've got the right power, the right strength and the right proof. But today I'm just going to do a video on exposing them, because not all the time you can go no contact, and I don't want to go no contact because I've got lots of reasons, about 5,000 plus reasons to continue doing videos on this. It's something I stand for, it's something I believe in, and my channel's called Narcissist. Well, my channel's called Toxic Free. It's about narcissist awareness. So if I was to stop the awareness of narcissism, I might as well stop my channel. So firstly, if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist and you have tried to expose them, you'll probably know or have found out they will do a smear campaign on you. I want to tell you what a smear campaign is again if you're new. I've written it down here. I've written this video today because I want to make sure that I get everything out in the right order, because it's quite confusing. What is a smear campaign? It is a deliberate attack on somebody by spreading deliberate, untrue and unpleasant rumours about that person, making an accusation intended to damage a reputation, to undervalue you, point the finger of blame in your direction. This is done by a narcissist. This is not done by the victim. It is an attack on you when they feel threatened. If their mask is ripped off or is slipping off, or if they lose their supply, or they've just been exposed by the target, it is done to deflect their guilt onto you, to destroy the victim's credibility. If you've been in a relationship with a narcissist and you've tried to expose them, you will most likely get accused of smearing. Let me explain. If you try to expose a narcissist, the narcissist will claim to be the victim. If you try to expose a narcissist, they will start a smear campaign against you when they're cornered and feel threatened of losing their false identity. If you've tried exposing a narcissist, they will play the injured party. They'll do the big switcheroo, and they will swap roles with you, and intentionally they will play the victim of a smear campaign. The smear campaign, otherwise known as your exposure, if there's a word called that, they'll expose you as the narcissist. If you try to expose a narcissist, they will get pity from people who believe the wrong person. Friends and onlookers then become flying monkeys of this narcissist, believing that they are the injured party. In reality, it is the opposite way around. If you expose a narcissist, they will smear you, and they will turn your exposing of them into your smearing of them. See, there is an innocent victim, and then there is a narcissist. Please do not back the wrong person. Exposing the narcissist is done by someone true and honest who has been victimized by a narcissist. Now remember, a narcissist cannot expose you, only smear you if you have nothing to expose. Whereas you can expose a narcissist, as he or she or they have a lot to lose. They have a lot to lose. Their whole fake, false identity. A smear campaign is done by the narcissist. Exposing is done by the target. There's a difference. The narcissist smear is due to fear. It's to stay in control of the victim. The target, or the victim, exposes due to honesty, truth and validation of the innocent. These two scenarios will get twisted around by the narcissist. They will twist the roles so they play the victim of a smear campaign, whilst actually all you're trying to do is expose a narcissist. To expose a narcissist, you have to know yourself completely. You have to be strong and fearless. Be prepared for manipulation, gaslighting, abuse and lies. Be prepared to have everything twisted around onto you. Remember, the narcissist will always accuse you of what they do and what they are. If you are honest, truthful, empathic, the truth will win. You have to believe in yourself. Narcissists live one big lie with proof, strength, support. They live in fear of their world being brought down around them. You've got to know yourself totally. If you know who you are, if you love, if you can say sorry, if you can take responsibility for your own mistakes, if you help others for no gain of your own, if you have empathy, love and are selfless and care for others and have no reason, you then have no reason to worry. If you get called a narcissist by your abuser, and you are all those things that I've just said above, you are not a narcissist. Calling you one, that is a sign. That is their mark of guilt. The person that calls smear is the narcissist. The person that is exposing the narcissist is the honest one. Victims expose narcissists. Narcissists can't expose victims. If you have lived your life free of accusation of being a narcissist, if you've lived your life with no type of bullying, accusation of any type, and then suddenly after the most hurtful, manipulative, emotional, abusive relationship that you've ever had, you suddenly get called a narcissist, this is a trait of a narcissist. You get called a narcissist, that is a sign that you dated a narcissist. If you have been friends with someone and suddenly been discarded in the worst way through no deceitful actions of your own, and then you're called toxic or a narcissist, when telling people the truth, you've been friends with a toxic person or a narcissist. I hope this makes sense. You're not a narcissist. So you want to expose a narcissist? Again, know yourself inside and out. They will play dirty. They will defend and protect their identity through any dirty, underhand ways. They will manipulate and covert their way through to basically do what they can to bring you down. They get ready basically for the fight of your life. Get ready to have your view of yourself distorted, your name slandered and your strength pushed to the limit. But if you know who you are, the truth will win. If you have proof, if you need proof, find it, get it. You know yourself. Know yourself. Never get swayed. Never feel doubt about yourself. Think of what could happen. Can you deal with consequences if you do expose them? If you can, then continue. If you can't, go no contact. Think of what could happen. All the different avenues. If you can deal with it, put your hard hat on basically. This is not a how-to video, like I said earlier, this is an awareness video. But you must know the legal side of telling the truth. These disgusting individuals will try and scare you into submission by using the words slander, smear, triangulation, defamation of character and libel. These words you need to educate yourself on. So now you know exactly where you stand. Remember, narcissists will use these words to scare you into giving up. Education is power. These people have more skeletons in their closets than we do. Remember, you have the upper hand if you have nothing to hide. You have the upper hand if you have nothing to lose. You have the upper hand if you are strong and you know yourself. And you have the upper hand if you are open and honest. And you have the upper hand if you have the truth behind you. They'll bluff their way to try and stop you. It will turn into a game of wills, who will give up first. The targets expose, not through hate, but love, truth and honesty and awareness. Narcissists smear through fear, hate and cowardice. Defamation of character. So, this is a term used to describe a statement when it's written or spoken about an individual. Slander is the spoken word and the libel is the written word. These claims are very difficult to prove. Now, this may benefit us when we get accused by narcissists of slander, when we expose them, but both parties will suffer financially. because it's a very, very expensive thing to do. But only the narcissist will really suffer in the end, as their lies will be exposed by our truth. So going through with their threats will cost them financially and personally. So it may be difficult for us to prove their smear campaign or them to prove our smear campaign. We know our truth is enough justice, something they don't have. So first of all, if you want to pursue justice, you need proof. If no name is said, there's no proof. They need a name. So there is proof by description, obviously. So for instance, this description could be of the guilty person. You know, they work at McDonald's, they have green hair, and they have one leg and a tattoo across their forehead. Now, if you're talking about someone like that, that description is so obvious, there is no way around that you can kind of get away with people not finding out who you're talking about. If you're just talking about somebody that does not connect with anybody, then you're absolutely fine. Basically, if there's no name, there's no blame. Defamation of character is only that, when the actual gossip or exposing is made public, or they have been named or described beyond mistake. The statement is proved false. They have to prove that what you're saying is a lie. And if it's not a lie, then they've got no leg to stand on, basically. It also has to be proved that it's a true allegation, not an opinion. Opinions can't be brought to justice. Difficult to prove. Can't prove an opinion. So the justice system will have to go through all the details of everything that's said and prove that it's not an opinion. Really hard to do. So basically, they could be throwing themselves under the bus by pursuing justice, because there's also something called the Streisand effect. It's got to do something to do with Barbara Streisand when she tries to prove some photos that people were spreading around, and what it did is actually it exploded and brought more and more photographs out. And by actually trying to get justice on this one photograph, I think what happened is it all exploded on her and it made it worse. So she should really never have done anything. So that's where the Streisand effect comes from. It's an attempt to censor or prove defamation can cause more problems for the narcissist or for the person who's trying to pursue justice, and it can backfire. So more deceit and lies from the narcissist can actually be put on display by them trying to get you done for smearing. Taking legal action can prove more damaging, bringing out more skeletons from the closet of the person who's trying to prove defamation or slander. So it is not in the best interest of a narcissist or someone who has something to hide to claim defamation or slander or libel, as this could end up worse and wind up worse for their reputation in the end. Whereas if the honest person wants to expose, they will and they can, but they'll win through honesty and truth. Just the mere threat of exposing a narc will put fear into them. Threats of slander are the main go-to trait of narcissists, trying to shut the innocent person up through fear. I hope that made sense. After all that, basically what it's all about is that it's a hell of a hard, expensive job to have anyone done for slander. Most of the time the narcissist will use it as a threat to shut you up and to scare you. But if you have knowledge on every single thing and know a lot about everything, and you have the truth behind you, you may not be able to take them to court, but you know damn well that they can't take you to court, or they won't, because you have the truth behind you. And also what's behind you is the fact that their skeletons will come out of the closet, and whatever they've lied about in the past, anything they've done. Most of the time narcissists have got a past. They haven't just become a nasty piece of shit when they started seeing you. They've probably been a nasty shit for a long time, and they've probably got so many skeletons. If you're an honest person, you have nothing to hide. If you own everything, you have nothing to hide. Go for it. I think this is where people can't expose them, because they don't feel strong enough. They don't know the law. They don't know a lot about things, and sometimes they walk away. Sometimes there's reasons for people want to do things about narcissists when it's got more to do with others than themselves. I'm actually now going to put something on my YouTube page. I've recently been talking about somebody. I haven't finished yet. Sorry. When you look back on conversations that you've had with these people, you suddenly start seeing things that you missed the first time round. When you find something and it looks sus, or it looks like a lie, and you can prove something by either contacting, emailing, asking questions, which is what I did. There is a conversation that I had with this person. I'll put it up here whilst I'm talking about it. They talk about better help. They talk about, as you can see, BetterHelp has been following them, and BetterHelp have asked this person to work for them. They've been apparently following them on YouTube. Now, I actually emailed BetterHelp and I contacted them, and they have no recollection of this person's name. This person told me that they were working for BetterHelp. They're not. So that was a lie. BetterHelp only take on people that have got years of experience and got lots of letters after their names. Proper psychotherapists. They don't need to go onto YouTube and start following bloggers. They don't need to do that. They get contacted by the utmost qualified people to go on their list to work for them, or however it works. It's to put people in touch with qualified. So you basically fill the forms in, you send it in, you tell people what you're looking for, what help you need, and they will then connect you to the best psychotherapist in your area to help you with your need. This person lied because they don't follow people, they don't ask people to go work for them. So these little things like that you need to look out for and research them. So I have got a few emails from BetterHelp, and yes, they looked this person up, and this person was not on their books, has never been on their books. So if you can lie about the tiniest little thing, it makes you wonder. Not that to me that's the tiniest little thing, but people that lie continuously in the past. Also, if they want to make a YouTube channel to make lots of money, which is what this person's doing, they may make t-shirts. They may want to design t-shirts. Oops, look, I've got some pictures of t-shirts. This person obviously wants to do merchandise. They want to merch like they're on a concert. They want merch. So they have designed on a computer app t-shirts that they might sell. So this shows me where this person's going. This person is lying about working for a very big company in America that only take on the best psychotherapists. They don't scroll through tons and tons of YouTubers and start following. They haven't got time. That's not what they're about. This YouTuber as well is obviously wanting to make lots of money from people with their emotional problems and abuse victims, which I found very sick. So I wanted to add that to this video as well. So I think that's me done today. I think I don't give a shit. I'm not scared. Do what you want. Go for it. Fill your boots. But if I've got evidence and evidence of people lying and wanting to sell lots of products to make lots of money off innocent victims of narcissist abuse, I will expose it. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.